1.1 Getting to know you. 1,
Where were you born?
In Hamburg, Germany.
2,
What do you do?
I'm a student.
3,
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
4,
Why are you learning English?
Because I need it for my job.
5,
When did you start learning English?
2 years ago.
6,
How often do you have English classes?
Twice a week.
1.2 Branna the busker from Portrush, Northern Ireland.
Hi, I'm Branna McGrady, and I'm a busker on the streets of London. I come from Ireland, but now I'm living here in London because I'm studying at the Royal College of Music. I like living in London, but it's very expensive. I don't have a job, so I make a bit of money singing and playing my guitar in Covent Garden. I miss my family a lot, but I have lots of friends here. The college has students from all over the world. I was born in Portrush. It's a lovely seaside town in Northern Ireland. I left home 2 years ago. I didn't want to leave, but I won a scholarship to study music and I couldn't say no to that. Next year, I'm going to continue my studies, but not in London. I'm going to study in Milan for a year at the Conservatorio Giuseppe Verdi. It's the largest music academy in Italy. I'm so excited.
1.3 Connor and Karen McGrady, retired teachers, empty nesters and global travellers.
I think we're typical empty nesters. We have 2 children, twins, Branna and Brady. They're 20 now. And when they both left home, just 2 years ago now, our house felt really big and
empty. It was just the 2 of us.
Yes, it was too quiet. We missed all their noise, their music and their friends.
Yeah, we even missed all the mess.
I'm not so sure about that. Anyway, Branna went to London to study music and Brady went to South America. He's travelling there with a friend.
So I said to Karen, why don't we go travelling too?
Yeah, we're both nearly 60, but we still feel young and we didn't enjoy teaching anymore. Teaching teenagers is really tiring.
So in just 6 months, we retired from our teaching jobs, rented our house in Portrush.
To a nice young couple.
Yeah, and we bought a second-hand camper van for £4,000 and set off for France.
Last year, we just toured Europe. We went from campsite to campsite, first in France, then in Spain and Portugal. We loved every minute.
Yeah, we had a great time. Next year, we're going to visit Branna in Italy.
Yeah.
She's going to study in Milan. And then we're going to fly to Chile, hire a van there and meet Brady. We're going to travel with him and his friend for a bit.
We're really excited about that. We can't wait.
1.4 Questions about Connor and Karen. 1,
How old are they?
They're both nearly 60.
2,
How many children do they have?
2 twins, a son, Brady, and a daughter, Branna.
3,
When did their children leave home?
2 years ago.
4,
What are Branna and Brady doing at the moment?
Branna's studying in London and Brady is travelling in South America.
5,
Why didn't Connor and Karen enjoy teaching anymore?
Because teaching teenagers is very tiring.
6,
How much money did they pay for the camper van?
£4,000.
7,
What did they do last year?
They toured France, Spain and Portugal.
8.
Who are they going to visit next year?
They're going to visit Branna in Italy, and then they're going to fly to Chile to travel with Brady and his friend.
1.5. A student in Canada.
Hi, nice to meet you, Mehmet. Can I ask you one or two questions?
Yes, of course.
First of all, where do you come from?
I'm from Istanbul, in Turkey.
Uh-huh. And why are you here in Toronto?
Well, I'm here mainly because I want to improve my English.
How much English did you know before you came?
Well, not a lot. I studied English at school for 2 years,
Oh.
but I didn't learn much. Now I'm studying in a language school here,
Uh-huh. Which school?
the Global Village English Center.
Oh, Global Village. I know it. Your English is very good now. Who's your teacher?
My teacher's called Andy. He's good.
And what did you do back in Turkey?
Well, actually, I was a teacher, a secondary school teacher. I taught children from 14 to 18.
How many children were in your classes?
Well, sometimes as many as 40.
Oh, wow. Goodness, that's a lot. How often do you go back home?
Usually I go back every 2 months. But this month, my brother is coming here. I'm very excited. I'm going to show him round.
Well, I hope your brother has a great visit. Thank you for talking to me.
One 1.6. Whose or whose? 1,
Who's at the door? Is it the postman?
2,
I'm going to the pub. Who's coming?
3,
Whose coat is this? It's not mine.
4,
Whose are these car keys? They're not ours.
5,
Who's going to Tina's wedding?
6,
Do you know whose umbrella this is?
1.7. Questions about you. 1,
What do you like doing in your free time?
2,
Do you like listening to music?
3,
What sort of music do you like?
4,
What did you do last weekend?
5,
What are you doing tonight?
6,
What are you going to do after this lesson?
7,
How many languages does your teacher speak?
8,
What's your teacher wearing today?
1.8. Listen and compare. 1,
What do you like doing in your free time?
I like being with my friends or talking to them on Snapchat.
2,
Do you like listening to music?
Yes, of course. Especially when I'm doing my homework. It helps me work. But my mum doesn't believe me.
3,
What sort of music do you like?
I like all sorts. Rock, jazz, pop. I usually listen on Spotify, but I also like playing my dad's old albums. He's got an old-style record player. It's cool.
4,
What did you do last weekend?
I went to a music festival in Wales. It was fantastic. I didn't sleep at all.
5,
What are you doing tonight?
Nothing much. I want to get an early night before the weekend.
6,
What are you going to do after this lesson?
I have a bit of shopping to do. Then I'm going home.
7.
How many languages does your teacher speak?
I think she speaks 3. French, German, and a bit of Spanish.
8.
What's your teacher wearing today?
A very pink jumper and red trousers.
1.9. Jess's 3 friends.
This is a very special photo for me. It's me with my 3 very best friends. Aren't they fabulous? Joe, on the right, is my oldest friend, my absolutely forever friend. We were both born in the same hospital on the same day, and Joe's mum and mine became good friends. So Joe and I played together a lot when we were little kids, and we went to the same schools. We had other friends, of course, but she is the one I can talk to about anything and everything. She was the wild one. I wasn't so much, but I loved her crazy clothes and the way she changed her hair colour every week. After school, I went to university in Newcastle, and she went to study fashion in London. There was no need to text and call daily, but we knew we were always there for each other. Good times and bad times. And of course, whenever we meet, it's the same as ever. I love Joe. Juki is a new friend. A very new friend. We joined the same advertising company on the same day, just a couple of months ago, but already I feel as if he's a best friend. He's a great guy, great fun and very talented. Everyone loves Juki because he makes us laugh. He's going to go far, I'm sure. His mum and dad are from Barbados, but he was born here. He talks about holidays there. We're all saving like mad so we can go too. He says his grandparents would love us all. This picture shows the first time Joe met Juki. You can see how well they get on. 2 crazy, fun, kind, clever people. And then there's Raff, short for Rafferty. Red-haired Rafferty, we called him at school, but nobody calls him that now. Well, Raff. He's not a new friend. In fact, he was my first boyfriend when I was 14. We were really sweet together, so everyone said. But then his family moved to Dubai. His dad got a job there. We emailed for a bit, but then lost touch. Years later, I suddenly saw the name Rafferty Lucas on Facebook. It's an unusual name, so I friended him, saying, "Are you the Rafferty Lucas who went to blah, blah, blah?" And of course, he was. Joe was as surprised as I was. Anyway, he's now back in the UK, working near me. Isn't that amazing? He had a girlfriend when we first contacted, but, that's finished now. He's my friend reunited. And obviously it's different from when we were teenagers, but we still laugh at the same things. Who knows? Maybe we'll get back together. You can see why I love this picture so much.
1.10. How did they meet? A survey.
A survey of over 10,000 couples asked how they first met. The top 3 were, first, with 25%, through friends. Second, at work, with 18%. And third, at school or university, with 13%. Next, online dating is 12%, and social media, 7%. This means that nowadays about 19% of couples don't actually meet face-to-face. 6% meet at a bar or club, and only 5% through family. That seems surprising. Last of all, 3% meet on a blind date. That leaves 11% who didn't meet in any of these places.
1.11. What happened next? Kitty.
Ross texted the day after we met. I was really pleased. I texted him back immediately. We arranged to meet at his workshop to plan my wardrobe. That was a couple of months ago now, and the wardrobe's nearly finished. It's going to be beautiful. Ross is a wonderful carpenter. He came up to Bristol when I was working at a festival there, and we had a great time. All my mates loved him. Oh, and I met his flatmate, Mark. He was nice too. Very nice, in fact. We talked a lot about music. I'm very happy with Ross, but it's early days, and I still want to travel and perhaps work abroad. That's a bit of a problem.
Ross.
I sent Kitty a text the next day, and she texted back immediately. I like that. She doesn't play games. Pretty soon after that, I started work building her wardrobe. She has a really nice flat. She's often away working. She was at a festival in Bristol 2 weeks ago. I went up there to see it and to see her. It's not far from here. I met some of her friends, and we had a great time. But I didn't like the music very much. I really hope this is the beginning of a special relationship. I can see a future together. Oh, and she finally met Mark. He liked her a lot. I just knew he would.
1.12. Words with two meanings. 1,
Turn left in the high street, and my house is first on the right.
She left hurriedly to catch her train.
2,
What kind of computer games do you like playing?
How kind of you to bring me some flowers.
3,
I love travelling by train.
He's going to train for the marathon.
4,
What do you mean? I don't understand you.
He never even buys me a coffee. He's very mean.
1.13. Social expressions. A,
Hi, Eva. How are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
B,
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. It's no trouble at all.
C,
Can I help you?
No, thank you. I'm just looking.
D,
Excuse me, is that seat free?
No, sorry, I'm afraid it isn't.
1.14. Social expressions. 1,
Good morning.
Good morning. Lovely day again.
2,
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, about 9 in the coffee bar.
3,
How do you do?
How do you do? Pleased to meet you.
4,
Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome. It's no trouble at all.
5,
I'm so sorry. I can't come tonight.
Never mind. Perhaps another time.
6,
Can you help me with this exercise?
Of course. What's the problem?
7,
Bye.
Bye. See you later.
8,
Bye. Have a good weekend.
Thanks. Same to you.
9,
Sorry I'm late.
It doesn't matter. You're here now.
10,
Cheers.
Cheers! Here's to your new job.
1.15. Conversations. 1,
Good morning.
Good morning. Lovely day again.
Yes, it's really warm for the time of year.
2,
See you tomorrow.
Yeah,
About 9 in the coffee bar.
Fine. 9 is good for me too.
3.
How do you do?
How do you do? Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too.
4.
Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome. It's no trouble at all.
But it was so kind of you to pay.
5.
I'm so sorry. I can't come tonight.
Never mind. Perhaps another time.
I'm free tomorrow night. What about that?
6.
Can you help me with this exercise?
Of course. What's the problem?
I don't know what this word means.
7.
Bye.
Bye. See you later.
Yes, let's meet after class.
8.
Bye. Have a good weekend.
Thanks. Same to you.
Thanks. Are you doing anything special?
9.
Sorry I'm late.
It doesn't matter. You're here now.
Yeah, I missed the bus.
10.
Cheers.
Cheers. Here's to your new job.
Thanks. I'm really excited about it, but a bit nervous.
2.1. Chloe and Leah Taylor. Chloe and Leah are identical twins, aged 9. They have an older brother and sister, Luke, 11, and Jessica, 13.
We've got similar personalities, and we're very different from Luke and Jessica. We're both shy on our own.
Yeah.
But we feel much braver when we're together, don't we, Leah?
Yeah. I always want to be with Chloe. I never feel sad when I'm with her. Well, not really sad. I feel so lucky that I've got a best friend who is always there. We usually wear the same clothes. I love it when we look identical. People say we're starting to look more different now, and I hate that.
I don't like it when I'm not with Leah, but I think it's a good idea to spend a bit more time apart now. We're getting older and we can't live together when we're grown-ups.
Why not?
2.2. Liam and Dylan Clark. Liam and Dylan are 20. They don't have any other brothers or sisters.
I don't really like being a twin. People see identical twins as special, but they don't see what's different and special about you on your own. I find I often try to be different from Liam. I sometimes want the same thing as him in a restaurant, but I never order it.
I think we are different from most twins because we spend more time apart. We were in different classes at school, and now we're at different universities. Dylan's studying drama in Manchester, and I'm doing physics in Leeds.
Yeah.
We don't feel so competitive now that we're living very different lives, but I still really want to beat him at sports.
I'm happy we're more independent now. I've got a lovely girlfriend in Manchester, and I don't talk to Liam about her. I think he's jealous.
2.3. Being a twin. Chloe and Leah. 1.
How do they feel when they're together?
Much braver.
2.
Why does Leah always want to be with Chloe?
Because she never feels sad when she's with her.
3.
Do they always wear the same clothes?
No, not always, but they usually do.
4.
Are they starting to look different now?
Yes, they are.
5.
How does Leah feel about that?
She hates it.
6.
Why does Chloe think it's good to spend more time apart?
Because they're getting older.
Liam and Dylan. 7.
Why doesn't Dylan like being a twin?
Because people don't see what's special about you.
8.
What does Dylan never order in a restaurant?
The same thing as Liam.
9.
Where are Liam and Dylan living?
Liam is living in Leeds and Dylan is living in Manchester.
10.
What are they studying?
Liam is studying physics and Dylan is studying drama.
11.
Why don't they feel so competitive now?
Because they're living different lives.
12.
Which twin has got a girlfriend?
Dylan.
2.4. Talking to Chloe and Leah.
So, you both say that having a twin sister stops you feeling nervous about things.
Yes. We're practicing for a school play at the moment. And, I don't like speaking in front of lots of people. But when I see Chloe, I feel braver.
Do you both sometimes know how the other person is feeling?
Yes. Sometimes I'm going to say, let's go to the park. But before I can say it, Chloe says, shall we go to the park?
And I see you're wearing the same clothes today.
Yeah.
Do you like doing that, Chloe?
Not all the time. Leah likes wearing dresses, but sometimes I want to wear jeans.
2.5. Talking to Liam and Dylan.
So, you don't like being a twin, Dylan?
Well, sometimes it's good, but I often think people only see me as a twin. They don't see me as me.
You say you're not as similar as other twins, Liam. Why is that?
Well, we weren't always in the same class at school because we did different subjects. And we have very different interests now. I like science and Dylan prefers arts and drama.
Yeah.
And we're living in different cities, so we have different friends.
And do you think you're not so competitive now, Dylan?
Well, I always want to do things better than Liam. But you can't be competitive when you're doing completely different things. I'm no good at science, and he's rubbish at acting.
I'm not rubbish. I just don't like it.
2.6. Talking about you. 1.
Do you have a car?
Yes, I do.
No, I don't.
2.
Have you got a big flat?
Yes, I have.
No, I haven't.
3.
I don't have a camera.
I haven't got an iPhone.
2.7. State verbs. 1.
Is this the way to the bus station?
I don't know. Sorry.
2.
I love your dress. Where did you get it?
3.
I'm not good at being on my own. I need to be with people.
4.
I think grammar is really boring.
I don't agree. I find it interesting.
5.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. I don't speak French.
6.
He's very rich. He owns 3 houses in London.
7.
You look sad. What's wrong?
8.
Sorry I'm late.
Don't worry. It doesn't matter.
9.
It's my 70th birthday tomorrow.
I don't believe you. You don't look a day over 60.
10.
I don't know that word, solitary. What does it mean?
2.8. Things I like doing. A.
Play games on my phone. Do puzzles. Go to the gym. Have a lie-in.
B.
Meet friends for a drink. Watch dramas on TV. Chat on the phone. Go out for a meal.
C.
Listen to music. Do nothing. Take photos. Read magazines.
D.
Have a barbecue. Go for a long walk. Visit other cities. Shop for clothes.
2.9. 1.
I don't feel like cooking tonight. Shall we go out for a meal?
2.
I always listen to music on headphones when I'm on the train to work.
3.
I never shop for clothes online. I like to try things on first.
4.
I sometimes do nothing all day on Sundays. I'm so busy the rest of the week.
5.
On Saturdays, I have a lie-in. I stay in bed till 11 sometimes.
6.
It's a lovely day. Let's invite some friends round and have a barbecue in the garden.
7.
I often meet friends for a drink in the pub near my office after work.
8.
Let's go for a long walk in the countryside this afternoon.
9.
You take really good photos. Do you use a camera or just your phone?
10.
I like doing crossword puzzles with my wife. I try to get the answers first.
2.10. Mrs. Crumble.
There's a young man living in the flat below me at the moment. I think his name's Alfie Smith. I once got one of his letters by mistake. I gave it back to the postman the next day. I don't talk to Alfie. He never says hello to me. He hasn't got a job. Well, he doesn't go out to work in the morning like most people, that's for sure. He doesn't get up till the afternoon. And he's never dressed for work. He never wears a suit or anything smart. He wears jeans and a t-shirt all the time. Goodness knows where he gets his money from, but he seems to go out every night. He goes to bed very late. I never see him come home. It's all fun and no work for young people these days. There are people coming in and out of his flat all day long. I've no idea how many people are staying there. 4, 5? Have none of them got jobs to go to? He's got a girlfriend. She's very pretty. Blonde hair. Died. She's living with him. I know young people often live together nowadays, but I don't like it. Living together and not married, it's not right. And why does he make so much noise? It's because he doesn't think about me upstairs. Listen. There it goes now. He's listening to loud music again. He listens to it all the time. Oh, young people these days. They live in their own world and they just don't care about anyone else. They don't even notice old people like me. He probably doesn't even know who I am.
.11. Alfie.
Things are going well right now. I've got this great new flat. I love it. The only thing is, it's below an old lady, and that's a bit difficult. Her name's Mrs. Crumble. I always say hello when I see her in her garden. Hello, Mrs. Crumble, how are you? Or, nice day, Mrs. Crumble. But she never answers. I think she's a bit deaf. She probably thinks I'm unemployed because I don't go out to work in the morning and I don't wear a suit or anything. Just jeans and a t-shirt usually. You see, I'm a musician. I play the saxophone, and at the moment I'm playing in a band in a jazz club. I don't start till 8 o'clock at night, and I don't finish till 2 in the morning, so I sleep from 3 till 11. There's only me living here, but some of the other guys in the band are using my flat to keep their instruments in, so they come in and out a lot. I've got a lovely girlfriend. She's the singer in the band. She lives on the other side of town, but she comes here a lot, obviously. I know I make quite a bit of noise practicing my saxophone, and I'm giving saxophone lessons here at the moment to make some more money. I'm sorry, but what can I do? You can't play the saxophone very quietly. I know Mrs. Crumble watches me all the time. It's sad, really. She's got nothing else to do. I'd like to get to know her and maybe offer to help if she needs it. But she's so suspicious of young people. I'm sure she thinks we're all lazy and sit around taking drugs. Ha! I work really hard.
2.12 1. First days of school. John and Maria.
Hello, my name's John. I teach here. What's your name?
Maria.
Hi, Maria. Where are you from?
Italy.
Ah, okay. Where in Italy are you from?
Florence.
Ah, Florence. Oh, I love Florence. It's beautiful. So, what do you do in Florence?
I'm a student.
Ah, I see. What are you studying?
Psychology.
That's interesting. And, are you enjoying being in London?
Yes.
Well, I've got some work to do before I teach my next class. So, nice to talk to you, Maria. See you around, I'm sure.
Bye.
2. Maggie and Jean-Jacques.
Hello, my name's Maggie. I'm a teacher here. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Jean-Jacques. Nice to meet you, Maggie.
And you? Where are you from, Jean-Jacques?
I'm French. I live in Paris. Paris, as you say in English. But I'm from the south, from Provence. Do you know the south of France?
Yes, I do. It's beautiful.
It's true, it is. So, Maggie, where are you from?
I'm from Scotland.
Oh, really? That's interesting. I want to go there while I'm here. Scotland's a beautiful country too, isn't it?
Oh, yes, very. Lots of mountains and lakes. And what do you do in France, Jean-Jacques?
I'm an architect. I design very expensive houses for rich people.
Wow, that's an interesting job. Are you enjoying being in London? Lots of art galleries to look at here.
Absolutely. I'm having a really good time. There's so much to see here in London, and I want to see more of the UK too. So, what do you do when you're not teaching, Maggie?
I like going for long walks. There are some lovely ones around here. You should try them.
I will. What class are you teaching?
4F.
Oh, brilliant. That's my class. You're my teacher.
Oh, that's nice. Well, it's nearly 9:30. Let's go to class.
I'll follow you.
2.13. Keeping a conversation going. 1.
What a lovely day it is today.
Yes, beautiful, isn't it? It's certainly a lot nicer than yesterday.
2.
Are you having a good time in Edinburgh?
Yes, I am. It's a really interesting city, and there's so much to do. I love the shops.
3.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks, you too. Are you doing anything interesting?
4.
Did you have a nice weekend?
Yes, I did, despite the weather. We stayed in and watched nearly all of Netflix. What did you do?
5.
What are you doing tonight?
Nothing special. I'm a bit tired, so I think I'll have an early night. What about you?
6.
How's your mother these days?
She's okay, thanks. She's feeling a lot better. Thanks for asking.
7.
Did you watch that new crime drama last night?
No, I didn't. I was out. But I've recorded it, though. Was it good?
8.
I like your shoes.
Thank you. They're new. I got them last week in a sale. I like your skirt too.
9.
If you have any problems, just ask.
Thanks, that's very kind of you. I will. I'm sure you're very busy, though.
3.1. Regular verbs.
Clean, cleaned. Die, died. Hope, hoped. Pass, passed. Stay, stayed. Try, tried. Want, wanted.
Irregular verbs.
Become, became. Feed, fed. Feel, felt. Find, found. Give, gave. Go, went. Grow, grew. Hear, heard. Take, took.
3.2.
Penguin swims 5,000 miles every year to visit the man who saved his life.
João says, I love the penguin like he's my own child, and I believe the penguin loves me.
João Pereira de Souza, 71, lives on an island near Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. He is a retired bricklayer, but still works as a part-time fisherman. One day, about 5 years ago, when he was fishing, he found a tiny sick penguin on the beach near his home. The penguin's feathers were covered in oil. The poor bird was dying. João felt sorry for the sick little bird, and so he took him back to his home. He cleaned him and fed him sardines, and he gave him the name Dindim. The penguin soon became strong and healthy again. After a week or two, João went down to the seashore and tried to put Dindim back into the water. The penguin didn't want to go. He stayed with João, getting bigger and bigger. Beautiful new feathers grew on his back. 8 months passed. João was very happy because he was enjoying the company of his new friend. Then, suddenly, one day in February, Dindim disappeared. João was sad to lose him, but hoped that the bird just wanted to return to his penguin family. 4 more months passed. João was walking sadly home from the beach when suddenly he heard a familiar honking sound. Dindim was back. So it was, and so it is. Every year since then, Dindim spends 8 months with Joao and then disappears for 4 months. Where does he go? It is thought that he swims 2,500 miles to the coast of Argentina or Chile to start a penguin family, and then swims 2,500 miles back to Joao. That's 5,000 miles a year to be with the man who saved his life.
3.3 Questions and Answers. 1.
What did Joao find?
A tiny sick penguin.
2.
What was he doing when he found it?
He was fishing.
3.
Where did he take the penguin?
He took it home.
4.
What did he feed it?
Sardines.
5.
How long did Dindim stay?
8 months.
6.
Why was Joao happy?
Because he was enjoying the penguin's company.
7.
Which month did Dindim disappear?
February.
8.
Which month did he return?
June.
3.4 Pronunciation. Past simple. T, d, id. T.
Looked. Worked. Past. Hoped.
D.
Stayed. Cleaned. Played. Phoned. Answered. Enjoyed.
Id.
Visited. Wanted.
3.5 Pronunciation of was and were. 1.
He was walking home.
What was he doing?
2.
They were playing football.
What were they doing?
3.
He wasn't listening.
They weren't enjoying the party.
3.6 Talking about the news.
You get some really interesting stories on this Buzz News website.
Let me see. Oh, that's disgusting. How can you read about that? Oh, does it say where the restaurant was?
It wasn't a restaurant. He was shopping on the high street and he bought it from a food and drink stall.
Oh, so what did he do? He didn't actually eat it, did he?
Well, he took a bite and then he threw it in a rubbish bin.
Oh! Are there any nicer stories?
Well, this one's quite funny.
Why is it funny? The headline says she was injured.
Yeah, but not badly. She was walking in the town square, texting and chatting to her friend and
not looking where she was going.
Exactly, when, splash, she fell headfirst into a fountain. But the funny thing is, someone was taking a video of the square at the time. So the whole thing is caught on camera. And now it's on YouTube with over 1,000 views.
Of course. I bet she feels silly. Who was she texting?
I've got no idea. It doesn't say. But texting accidents are really common these days.
3.7 Good news or bad news. 1. Brotherly love. He did it for Mum.
Brothers Alistair and Johnny Brownlee were just 6 and 8 years old when they began doing triathlons. 2 years ago, they went to London to compete in the Triathlon World Series. It was a hot day, but the boys were doing well. They were nearing the finishing line. Alistair was running behind his younger brother. He thought to himself, "This is perfect. Johnny's going to win, and I'm going to come second or third." Suddenly, with only 700 metres to go, Alistair saw that Johnny was in trouble. He wasn't running, he was finding it difficult to walk, and he couldn't breathe. Alistair ran up to his brother. He put his arm round him and started to run with him to the finishing line. Their worried parents, Keith and Kathy, were at home in Yorkshire. They were watching the race on TV when Alistair finally pushed his brother over the line and Johnny fell to the ground. Fortunately, Johnny was soon well and running again. Their parents were very proud of both their sons.
2. Sorry, Nate, not until payday.
Nate Williams, 10, was shopping with his mum Tracy in an Asda supermarket in Liverpool when he spotted a huge toy panda. It cost £15. Nate immediately fell in love with it. He picked it up and carried it while they were doing their shopping. But at the checkout, when she was paying, his mum told her sad little boy that she couldn't afford the panda until her next payday. Nate didn't want to say goodbye to his new friend, Pandy, so he found a cardboard box and wrote a message on it for other shoppers to read. It said, "My mum didn't have enough money to buy me Pandy today, so she's buying me Pandy on the 15th of June. So please don't buy him, as it will make me cry. Thank you so much, from hopeful future owner." Some shop workers noticed Nate's message. They felt sorry for the boy, and so they clubbed together and bought the toy for him. They posted a message on Facebook to try and find him. Tracy saw the post and they returned to the shop to get Pandy. She couldn't believe how kind the staff were. She said, "When we were leaving the shop, Nate turned to me and said that it was the best day of his life."
3.8 The Man with the Golden Gun. James Bond got back to his hotel room at midnight. The windows were closed and the air conditioning was on. Bond switched it off and opened the windows. His heart was still thumping in his chest. He breathed in the air with relief. Then he had a shower and went to bed. At 3:30, Bond suddenly woke up. There was a noise. It was coming from the window. Someone was moving behind the curtain.
Mary Goodnight, what the hell are you doing here?
Quick, James, help me in.
Oh my God!
I'm terribly sorry, James.
Shh. What the hell are you doing here? What's the matter?
James, I was so worried. A most immediate message came from HQ this evening. A top KGB man using the name Hendricks is staying in this hotel. He knows you're here. He's looking for you.
I know. Hendricks is here, all right. So is a gunman called Scaramanga. Mary, did HQ say if they have a description of me?
No, they don't. They just have your name. Secret Agent James Bond.
Thanks, Mary. Now, I must get you out of here. Don't worry about me. Just tell HQ that you gave me the message, okay?
Okay, James. Please take care, James.
Sure. Now, come on.
Oh.
This is not your lucky day, Mr. Bond. Come here, both of you, and put your hands up.
Scaramanga walked to the door and turned on the lights. His golden gun was pointing directly at James Bond. (3.9) Adverbs. 1.
My team played so badly. They lost 5-0.
No surprise there. They lose every time.
2.
Your team's rubbish. They never win. Actually, they played their last game really well. They won easily.
3.
Now, do you understand the rules of cricket?
Well, you explained them really clearly, but I don't think I can remember them all.
4.
Can you try not to eat so noisily? It really does sound disgusting.
Sorry, I'm just really hungry. I'll try to eat more quietly.
5.
I'm so sorry. I completely forgot that it was your birthday today. Let me buy you a drink.
Never mind. I'm trying to forget how old I am.
6.
Thanks so much for having us. We've had a brilliant weekend.
Our pleasure. We'll have to do it again soon. Drive carefully and text us when you get home.
7.
Her Spanish is excellent.
Yes, I know. But she doesn't just speak Spanish fluently. She speaks French and German really well too.
8.
My brother's very bright. He always passes his exams easily.
Lucky him. I'm always so nervous. I never do very well.
3.10 A sad poem.
I ran into your arms so happily. You looked at me guiltily. You spoke to me quite softly. I turned and walked away sadly. Gradually, I learned to smile again.
3.11 Saying dates.
What's the date today?
It's April the 23rd.
So tomorrow's the 24th.
Yeah, and the day after tomorrow's the 25th. My birthday. When's your birthday?
Oh, mine's not until October. What year were you born?
1999.
We're the same age.
But we're not twins. What's your exact date of birth?
The 17th of the 10th, 99.
Sorry? What was that?
I was born on the 17th of the 10th, 1999.
Oh, and do you know what time you were born?
Yeah, just after midnight. What about you?
I've got no idea what time I was born.
3.12 Days and months. 1.
The 3rd of February.
February the 3rd.
2.
The 6th of July.
July the 6th.
3.
The 12th of June.
June the 12th.
4.
The 25th of December.
December the 25th.
5.
The 16th of August.
August the 16th.
6.
The 1st of May.
May the 1st.
7.
The 13th of January.
January the 13th.
8.
The 31st of October.
October the 31st.
3.13 American dates.
February 3rd.
July 6th.
June 12th.
December 25th.
August 16th.
May 1st.
January 13th.
October 31st.
3.14 Important dates. 1. When did man first land on the moon?
On July the 20th, 1969.
2.
When's your wedding anniversary?
November the 8th.
3.
When did the Berlin Wall come down?
The 9th of November, 1989.
4. When was your son born?
December the 19th, 2014.
5.
What's the expiry date on your credit card?
06/25.
4.1 The baby food taster. 1.
How much baby food do you eat in a day?
Quite a lot, about 500 spoonfuls, but they're small spoons.
2.
How many taste buds do you have?
A lot. About 10 to 15,000. The same as most babies.
3.
At home, do you eat a lot of vegetables?
Yes, I love peas. But I only eat a little broccoli and spinach, and I can only eat a few sprouts.
4.
Do you drink any coffee?
No, I drink tea and lots of water to clean my taste buds.
5.
And do you drink much milk?
I can only drink a little milk. It tastes like cream to me.
6.
Did you eat many sweets as a child?
No, I don't like many sweet things, but I enjoy a little chocolate, if there isn't much sugar in it.
7.
Do you use any hot spices in your cooking?
No, I don't. And obviously I don't eat any chilies. They're too hot for a lot of people.
8.
And do you drink any alcohol?
Yes, I drink some. I don't drink any red wine, but I have a glass of white wine sometimes. But definitely no beer. Blah.
4.2 Something, someone, somewhere. 1.
Did you meet anyone nice at the party?
Yes, I met someone who knows you.
2.
Oh, I think I've got something in my eye.
Let me look. No, I can't see anything.
3.
Let's go somewhere hot for our holidays.
Fine, but we can't afford to go anywhere too expensive.
4.
Where are my glasses? I can't find them anywhere.
What are those on top of your head?
5.
What a wonderful party! Everyone had a great time.
I know. No one wanted to go home.
6.
Did you buy anything nice in the sales?
No, nothing. I couldn't find anything I liked.
4.3 Something and nothing. 1.
Do you know famous? Do you know anyone famous?
2.
The fridge is empty. There's to eat. There's nothing to eat.
3. There are no lights on. There's at home. There's nobody at home. 4.
Cynthia's a lovely girl. Likes her. Everyone likes her.
5.
I don't like this cafe. Let's go else. Let's go somewhere else.
6.
We're bored. There's to do. There's nothing to do.
7. Hello? Is at home? Is anybody at home? 8.
You're quiet. Haven't you got to say? Haven't you got anything to say?
9.
I can't find my keys. I can't find my keys anywhere.
10.
Help! Has seen my keys. Has anyone seen my keys?
4.4. My grandfather's shop.
My grandfather lived until he was 101 years old. He was a shopkeeper. He had a fish and chip shop in an old village near a big industrial town in the north of England. He had a son and a daughter. The daughter is my mother. The family lived above the shop. In those days, fish and chips was the most popular dish in the whole country. My grandfather made the best fish and chips in the area. People came to the village by bus especially to get them. Everybody loved my grandfather because he was such a happy and contented man. He worked hard, but once a week he closed the shop and went to have lunch, not fish and chips, with friends in the local pub. He didn't retire until he was 78 years old. He said that the secret to a long life was a glass of whiskey before going to bed and lots of fish and chips.
4.5. My grandfather.
My grandfather was a shopkeeper. He lived in the north of England. He had a fish and chip shop in an old village. His family lived above the shop. He made the best fish and chips in the area. Some people came by bus to the shop. He closed the shop once a week. He went to have lunch with friends. He liked to have a little whiskey before bed.
4.6. A piece of cake.
A bag of crisps.
A bag of sweets.
A bottle of beer.
A bottle of Coke.
A bottle of milk.
A bottle of wine.
A box of matches.
A box of tissues.
A bunch of bananas.
A bunch of flowers.
A can of beer.
A can of Coke.
A can of tuna.
A loaf of bread.
A packet of chewing gum.
A packet of crisps.
A packet of sweets.
A packet of tissues.
A pair of jeans.
A pair of socks.
A piece of bread.
A piece of cake.
A piece of paper.
A slice of bread.
A slice of cake.
A slice of ham. 4.7. At the shops. 1.
Can I have a copy of the Times, please?
That's £1.60, please.
And can I have a box of matches too, please? And I'll take a packet of this chewing gum.
Sure. That's £2.90 altogether then.
2.
Excuse me, how much are these shorts?
Those are $19.99 a pair.
Have you got any in blue?
No, sorry. They only come in black and brown.
OK, I'll try the brown pair on then.
3.
Can I get 2 lattes and a bottle of sparkling water, please?
To have here or take away?
To have here.
What size lattes?
Regular, and 3 slices of that chocolate cake too, please. It looks good.
It is. So that's £16.10, please.
4.
Could I have some paracetamol, please?
Do you want a bottle or a packet?
2 packets, please. And a box of tissues.
OK, that's £2.98 then.
5.
4 cans of beer and 3 packets of crisps, please.
How old are you?
18.
You don't look 18. Have you got any ID?
Not on me, no.
Then I can't sell you the beer.
OK, I'll take the crisps then and 4 cans of Coke.
Right. £5.30, please.
6.
4 slices of ham, please.
Certainly, madam. There you go. Anything else?
A piece of that blue cheese, please. Is it Roquefort?
No, it's Stilton. Very nice, though. It'll go well with this lovely white loaf.
OK, I'll take one.
Lovely. That'll be £14.20 altogether.
4.8. Can you come for dinner? 1.
This soup's lovely. Would you mind giving me the recipe?
Not at all. I found it online. I'll email you a link to it.
Oh, great. I think my kids will love it.
2.
Could you pass the salt, please?
Yes, of course. Do you want the pepper too?
No, thanks. Just the salt.
3.
Anyone for seconds?
Oh, no, thanks. It's delicious, but I couldn't eat another thing.
Well, there's dessert to come, you know.
4.
Can I have some water, please?
Sure. Do you want still or sparkling?
Just tap water is fine, actually.
5.
Has everyone got room for dessert?
Well, I have. It looks fantastic. Did you make it yourself?
I did. It's my grandmother's recipe.
6.
Would anyone like some more ice cream?
Yes, please. I'd love another spoonful of the strawberry.
Here you are. Help yourself.
7.
How would you like your coffee?
Black with no sugar, please. Do you have any decaf?
Yes, I do. Would anyone else like decaf?
8.
Can I get you some more wine?
Just a drop, please. I'm driving.
Ah, I'll let you pour it.
4.9. Can I? Could you? 1.
Can I have some apple juice, please?
Sorry, we haven't got any apple juice. Will orange juice do?
2.
Could you tell me where the toilets are?
Yes, the gents are over there. First on the left.
3.
Can I see the menu?
Here you are. Today's specials are on the board over there.
4.
Could I use your phone to make a call, please?
Sure. Have you not got any signal again?
5.
Could you lend me an umbrella, please?
Yes, of course. Keep it if you like. I've got lots of them.
6.
Can you take me to the station?
Oh, yes. Is that the time? Let's go or you'll be late.
7.
Could you help me with this homework, please?
Well, I can try, but I'm not very good at maths.
8.
Can you give me a lift to the airport?
Of course. What time's your flight?
9.
Could you explain that again, please?
Of course. I know it isn't easy to understand.
4.10. Polite requests. 4.
Could I possibly use your phone to make a call?
5.
Could you possibly lend me an umbrella?
6.
Would you mind taking me to the station?
7.
Would you mind helping me with this homework?
8.
Could you possibly give me a lift to the airport?
9.
Would you mind explaining that again, please?
5.1. Hopes and plans. Damien.
I'm so fed up with taking exams. I hate school. I'd like to leave now and get a job. Any job. I want to earn some money, but my mum and dad say that I can't leave school. They think I'll regret it later, but I don't think I will.
Paula.
I'm a paramedic. I love my job, but it's very stressful and I need a break. Fortunately, I'm going on holiday next month. We love going to Spain. We go every year. I'm planning to do nothing but read and sunbathe on the beach for 2 whole weeks.
Marek.
I work in advertising. I won an award for one of my ads, but now I need a change. I'm thinking of applying for a job with a big company in New York. I saw it advertised online, and it looks like the job for me. I'd love to work there for a couple of years.
Grace.
I'm a student in my last year at university. I've got debts of over £35,000. I'm going to study really hard for my exams because I hope to get a well-paid job and pay my debts. I hate owing so much money. I'm going for an interview next Friday. Wish me luck.
Claire.
I've got 3 kids under 5. I love them dearly, but I'm so tired. And I miss my work at the hospital. I'm looking forward to returning to my job when the baby's older. I get fed up with staying at home all day, especially in winter. My husband's great when he's at home, but he often works late.
Angus.
I'm retired at last, and I can now enjoy doing my favourite things. I try to go fishing every day, but my wife sometimes asks me to help in the house. She wants us to go travelling now I'm retired, but I'm just happy spending all day by the river.
5.2 Verb Patterns 1. 1.
I want to work in Paris. I'd like to work in Paris.
2.
I'm fed up with doing housework. I hate doing housework.
3.
She can't leave work early tonight.
4.
I hope to see you again soon. I'd like to see you again soon.
5.
He often enjoys playing computer games with his friends.
6.
We're thinking of going to Italy for our holidays. We like going to Italy for our holidays.
7.
We're looking forward to having a few days off soon.
8.
Are you good at learning foreign languages?
5.3 Verb Patterns 2. 1.
I enjoy working in Paris.
2.
I don't want to do housework.
3.
She wants to leave work early tonight. She'd like to leave work early tonight.
4.
I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon.
5.
He often wants to play computer games with his friends. He often asks to play computer games with his friends.
6.
We're hoping to go to Italy for our holidays.
7.
We're going to have a few days off soon. We'd love to have a few days off soon.
8.
Do you want to learn foreign languages? Do you like learning foreign languages?
5.4 Asking for more information. 1.
I hope to go to university.
What do you want to study?
I'm going to study philosophy and politics. I'd like to be Prime Minister.
Really? I think that's the worst job in the world.
2.
My favourite hobby is cooking.
What do you like making?
Well, I love baking cakes, all kinds of cakes.
OK. Can you make me a huge chocolate one for my birthday?
3.
I'm bored.
What would you like to do?
Nothing. I'm happy being bored.
Well, that's okay then.
4.
I'm looking forward to the party.
Who are you hoping to see there?
No one special. I just like parties.
Me too.
5.
We're planning our summer holidays.
Where are you thinking of going?
We want to go camping this year.
Oh, camping. I hate sleeping in tents.
5.5 Have you got any plans? 1. Pete and Ben.
Hi, Pete. I'm just calling to catch up with your news. How are you? How's work?
Hi, Ben. I'm fine. Work's fine, but there's a lot happening, as always. It's good to hear from you.
Pete, isn't it your birthday soon?
It is.
Are you going to have a party?
Of course I am. I'm going to invite all my friends, as usual.
Great. I'll look forward to that. So, what are you doing this evening?
This evening? I'm meeting Tom for a drink after work. Do you remember Tom? He's an old school friend.
Of course I remember Tom. A great guy.
Yeah. Would you like to join us?
Oh, sorry I can't. I'm working late this evening, but give him my best.
I'll do that.
But what about the weekend? Are you doing anything interesting this weekend?
Yes, I am. I'm going to my cousin's wedding in the country.
Ah.
You know my cousin Karen?
Karen's getting married. That's great. I didn't know that. Oh, we're busy people, you and I.
I know. I need a break.
We all do. Where are you going on holiday this year?
I'm going to have a winter holiday this year. I'm going skiing for 10 days in the Swiss Alps. Oh, I'm really excited.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. Oh, I love skiing. Let's meet before you go. I'll call or text you.
2. Daisy and Ella.
Hey, Daisy. Where are you?
Ella, I'm at home. I was thinking of calling you for a chat.
Great. How are you? Are you doing anything interesting this weekend?
No, I'm not. Perhaps we can do something together. I'll call or text you on Friday and we can...
Sorry, Daisy. I can't see you this weekend. I'm going on holiday on Saturday.
Oh, lucky you. Where are you going to?
Greece, for a week. I can't wait. What about you? Where are you going on holiday this year?
Well, I'd like to go to Spain with friends, but I'll probably just go to Scotland with my family, as usual. Hey, are you back from Greece for my birthday on the 25th?
Yes, I am. Are you going to have a party?
I don't think so. Maybe I will, but maybe I won't. I had a big one last year for my 18th.
Oh, of course. That was an amazing party. We all had the best time. Maybe we'll just meet for a drink this year. Anyway, I'd like to see you before I go away. What are you doing this evening?
Not much. I just wanted to chat to you and catch up. Why don't you come over to my place?
OK, I'll come now, but I won't stay late. I'm going to start packing.
Oh.
5.6. Discussing grammar. 1.
Have you decided which university to apply for?
Oh, yes. I'm going to apply for Oxford.
2.
I haven't got your mobile number.
Really? I'll text it to you right now.
3.
We don't have any fruit in the house.
I'm going shopping soon. I'll get some apples.
4.
My bag is really heavy.
Give it to me. I'll carry it for you.
5.
Tony's back from holiday.
Is he? I'll give him a call.
6.
What are we having for supper?
I'm going to make spaghetti bolognese and salad.
7.
I promise not to tell anyone.
You can tell me. I won't tell a soul.
5.7. What can you say? 1.
Why are you looking forward to the weekend?
2.
I haven't got your brother's phone number.
3.
Tim can't come out with us on Saturday.
4.
I can't find my phone.
5.
Congratulations! I hear you've got a new job.
6.
Are you going to come for a coffee with us after class?
5.8. What can you say? 1.
Why are you looking forward to the weekend?
Because I'm going to stay with an old school friend.
2.
I haven't got your brother's phone number.
Haven't you? I'll text it to you now.
3.
Tim can't come out with us on Saturday.
That's a shame. What's he doing?
He didn't say.
4.
I can't find my phone.
Not again. I'll check in the kitchen for you. You check in your pockets.
5.
Congratulations! I hear you've got a new job.
Yes, in Canada. I'm going to work in Toronto.
6.
Are you going to come for a coffee with us after class?
I'd love to. Where are you going?
5.9. Will you? Won't you? 1.
I think you'll enjoy this film. You won't be disappointed. It's really exciting.
2.
I think I'll call Laura. I won't text her. I have too much to tell her.
3.
I think you'll pass your driving test. You won't fail again. It's your 4th time.
4.
I think my team will win. They won't lose this time. They've got a new manager.
5.
I think it'll be warm today. You won't need your jumper. Just take a t-shirt.
6.
I think I'll join a gym. I won't go on a diet. Diets never work for me.
7.
I think they'll get divorced. They won't stay together. They argue all the time.
8.
I think I'll go by train. I won't fly. I hate flying.
5.10. Pronunciation. Want and won't. 1. Want.
I want to fly. We want to go.
2. Won't.
I won't fly. We won't go.
5.11. Want or won't. A.
We want to leave now.
B.
I won't be late.
C.
She won't marry him.
D.
They want to have a party.
E.
I won't know until tomorrow.
F.
Tell me what you want.
5.12. Different generations. What can we look forward to?
Auntie Emma, are you having a party for your birthday?
Oh, I don't know, Harry. I really don't want to think about my birthday.
Come on, Emma. It's a special birthday. We've all got special birthdays this year. Harry's going to be 10, I'm going to be 60, and you're going to be 30.
Yeah, Grandad, that's really special. I can't wait to be 10. I'll be in double figures.
Ha! You're growing up much too fast for my liking. Slow down.
Grandad, I've got a really good idea. Let's have a party for all 3 of us. We'll invite all our friends. It'll be huge. I love parties.
OK, Harry, but careful. It's a nice idea, but big parties are expensive. We'll have to talk to your grandma.
I'm not sure I want to have a party at all. It's all right for you two. You're looking forward to your birthdays. I'm not. I'm going to be 30. I can't believe it. It seems so old. Some people say 30 is the new 20, but not for me. What have I got to look forward to now? A 9-to-5 job in this city.
Just a minute. Do you think I want to be 60? You've got the rest of your life to look forward to.
Yeah, but Dad, you're happy with your life. You have your 2 children and your grandchildren, and you love your job. And Mum loves her job too.
OK, we like our jobs. But being a doctor isn't easy. It's very stressful. And teaching teenagers is not easy for your mum either. We'd like to retire soon, but that's not possible for another few years.
Well, I'd love to go travelling again, like I did when I was 23.
I want to do that. Me and my friend Zach are going to travel the world together. We're planning it now. Where did you go, Auntie Emma?
I went with a friend from university, and we went all over the world. Australia, New Zealand, South America. We even spent 3 weeks on the Galapagos Islands. Oh, that was amazing. We had a fantastic time. We were away for a whole year.
Oh, wow! The Galapagos Islands? Did you see the tortoises?
Of course we did.
Fantastic! I'll tell Zach. He won't believe it.
Ah, yes, wonderful. But then it was difficult when you came back.
Yeah, it was difficult to start studying again. And, Dad, you know I'm still not sure I want to be a lawyer.
Come on. You've nearly finished your studies. You're sure to get a good job. And then you and John can get married and
have babies and on, like you and Mum. Dad, I'm not sure I'm ready for all this. I know both you and David were married at my age, but
Yes, and your brother's very happy with his life.
Of course he is. Daddy's got me and Rosie. Actually, Rosie's a bit of a pain sometimes. She cries a lot.
Harry, she's only 5. Oh, I don't know. Maybe John and I will go travelling together before we finally grow up and settle down.
Yeah! Can I come?
Well, Emma, the future's in your hands. At your age, your mum and I had 2 kids, 2 full-time jobs, and not a lot of money.
Oh, Dad, I know. Bring out the violins. I'm sorry. I know how lucky I am. It's just...
That's OK, Emma. I understand more than you think. Now, what about this party?
Yeah!
5.13. Talking about you. 1.
Do you use a dictionary to look up new words?
2.
How do you usually catch up with your friends' news? Do you text or call?
3.
Do you always get on well with your parents? Or do you sometimes argue?
4.
Do you ever fall out with friends and stop speaking to them?
5.
Are you good at picking up foreign languages?
6.
Where did you grow up? Do you still live there?
5.14. Expressing doubt and certainty. 1.
Do you think Damien will pass his exams?
I doubt it. He's fed up with school.
I know. He has no chance at all. He wants to leave and get a job.
2.
Does Marek earn a lot of money?
Yes, absolutely. He earns a fortune.
I'm not sure. I've heard he wants to change his job.
3.
Is England going to win the World Cup?
Not a chance. They're not good enough.
They might do. Anything's possible. But I think it's very unlikely.
5.15. Are you sure? 1.
Paula's job is really stressful, isn't it?
Absolutely. She's a paramedic.
Is she having a holiday soon?
I think so. She says she might go to Spain.
2.
Isn't it Emma's birthday next week?
Yes, definitely. It's on the 21st.
So she's a Capricorn?
No, I don't think so. I think she's an Aquarius.
3.
Do you think Anita and Paul are in love?
Definitely. They're going to get married next June in Hawaii.
Hawaii? Are you going to the wedding?
Not a chance. I can't afford it.
5.16. What's your opinion? 1.
Did Mark Zuckerberg invent Facebook?
Definitely. It was in 2003 when he was at Harvard University, but 3 other students helped him do it.
2.
Was David Bowie American?
No, I don't think so. He died in America, in New York in 2016. But I'm pretty sure he was English. I think he was born in London.
3.
Was Sherlock Holmes a real person?
Absolutely not. He's from a book by a writer called Conan Doyle.
4.
Is the population of China more than 2 billion?
It might be. I don't know. It's definitely more than 1 billion.
5.
Do some vegetarians eat fish?
I'm not sure you can be vegetarian if you eat fish. But I have a friend who says she's vegetarian and she eats fish.
6.
Is the weather going to be nice this weekend?
I doubt it. It's cold and wet today.
7.
Are you going to be rich and famous one day?
Not a chance. I'd like to be a bit richer than now, but I wouldn't like to be famous.
8.
Is your school the best in town?
I'm not sure if it's the best, but it's definitely one of the best.
5.17. Writing for talking.
My dreams for the future. Hello, everyone. My name's Susanna, Susie for short. I'm 20 years old. At the moment, I'm in my 2nd year at art school, and I often dream about my future. I have big plans, and I'd like to tell you a bit about them. My most immediate plans are holiday plans. I'm going to visit my brother who's working in Australia. My mother and I are going to spend Christmas with him in the summer sun. I'm very excited about that. When I return, I need to make a final decision about which course to study next year. I'm still not sure. I'm thinking of doing either fashion design or landscape design. It's difficult because I'm interested in both clothes and gardens. If I choose landscape, I'd like to work with my friend Jasper. He's brilliant with gardens, and we've already worked on 2 together. It was great fun, and we get on really well. In 5 or 10 years' time, I would like to have my own business and work for myself, like my father. He has his own building business. Perhaps I'll do a business course after I finish art school. Of course, one day I hope to marry and have children. Ideally before I'm 30, but I can't plan when I'll meet the right person, and I haven't got a boyfriend at the moment. In my dreams, I see myself at 40 running a successful gardening company with about 20 employees. I'll design beautiful gardens for beautiful people. I'll have a beautiful house, 2 beautiful children, and of course a husband who's as successful as I am. Who knows? It could even be Jasper.
6.1. Famous people. 1.
John Lennon wrote the famous song Imagine.
2,
Prince Harry has been patron of the Halo Trust since 2013.
3,
Steve Irwin always wore a khaki shirt and shorts.
4,
Bindi Irwin has sung with the Crockmen and the Jungle Girls.
5,
Princess Diana married Prince Charles in 1981.
6,
Julian Lennon has written a children's book.
6.2 In Famous Footsteps. 1. Steve and Bindi Irwin.
Steve grew up on his parents' wildlife park in Australia and became a popular TV personality with his TV series The Crocodile Hunter. He died in 2006 while filming a program about stingrays. Bindi has been a TV personality since she was 2. Since her father died, she has made many wildlife TV programs of her own. She starred in the film Free Willy 4 in 2010 and also returned to Nims Island in 2013. Bindi sings too and has made 5 albums with Bindi and the Jungle Girls.
2. Princess Diana and Prince Harry.
Diana did a lot of work with charities in Africa, and she once walked through a minefield in Angola to bring attention to the work of Halo. Since 1988, this organisation has found and destroyed over 1.6 million landmines around the world. Harry has done charity work for many years and has continued his mother's work with Halo in Africa. He has visited minefields in Mozambique and Angola, and in 2017 he asked all governments to stop using landmines by the year 2025.
3. John and Julian Lennon.
John wrote most of the Beatles songs with Paul McCartney. After the Beatles, John became a solo artist and also did a lot of work for the peace movement with his wife Yoko Ono. Julian began playing guitar and drums when he was 10 and has made 6 solo albums. In 2006, he produced a film about the environment called Whale Dreamers, and he has recently written a children's book called Touch the Earth.
6.3 Questions and Answers. 1.
Where did Steve Irwin grow up?
He grew up on his parents' wildlife park in Australia.
2.
When did he die?
He died in 2006.
3.
How many films has Bindi Irwin starred in?
She starred in 2 films.
4.
How many albums has she made with the Jungle Girls?
She's made 5 albums.
5.
Where did Princess Diana walk through a minefield?
She walked through a minefield in Angola.
6.
Where has Prince Harry visited minefields?
He's visited minefields in Mozambique and Angola.
7.
What did Harry ask governments to do in 2017?
He asked them to stop using landmines.
8.
Who did John Lennon write songs with?
He wrote songs with Paul McCartney for the Beatles.
9.
When did Julian Lennon begin playing the guitar?
He began playing the guitar when he was 10.
10.
How many solo albums has Julian made?
He's made 6 solo albums.
6.4 For or since? 1.
I've known John for many years. We met at university.
2,
I last went to the cinema a month ago. The film was really boring.
3,
I've had this watch since I was a child. My granddad gave it to me.
4,
I lived in New York from 2017 to 2019. I had a great time there.
5,
I've lived in this house since 2015. It's got a beautiful garden.
6,
We last had a holiday 2 years ago. We went to Spain.
7,
I haven't seen you for ages. What have you been up to?
8,
We haven't had a break for over an hour. I really need a coffee.
6.5. Questions and answers.
Where do you live, Vicky?
In a flat near the town centre. It's nice because it's got a balcony.
How long have you lived there?
For 3 years. But it feels like I've been there longer.
So, why did you move there?
Because I wanted to walk to work. I hated the commute from my last place.
And what do you do?
I work for a pharmaceutical firm. I'm in the marketing department.
Ah. How long have you worked there?
Since 2015. It's a really good company to work for.
So what did you do before that?
I was a student in Edinburgh. I studied chemistry and biology.
6.6. Frieda Hoffmann, archaeologist and writer. Part 1.
Frieda Hoffmann grew up in Germany, but has lived most of her life abroad. Her passion is ancient history, and she has written several books about ancient Egypt. Frieda, you've travelled a lot in your lifetime. Which countries have you been to?
Well, I've been to a lot of countries in Africa, and I've been to China and Nepal. I've never been to South America, but I'm planning a trip there soon.
When did you first travel abroad?
When I was 6, my family moved to England.
Why did you move there?
Because my father got a job as Professor of History at Cambridge University.
Have you always been interested in archaeology?
Yes, I have. When I was 10, there was an exhibition about Tutankhamun, the Egyptian king, in London. My father took me to see it, and I was fascinated. After that, I knew I wanted to be an archaeologist and work in Egypt.
How many times have you been to Egypt?
Oh, I've been there 30 times at least. I go as often as I can.
Have you ever made an important discovery?
Yes, I've made some very important discoveries, including some important ancient tombs near Cairo.
And you've written books about Egypt too, haven't you? How many books have you written?
I've written 3 about the pharaohs, and I've written a book about a journey I made from Cairo to Cape Town.
How did you travel? By train or by car?
By Land Rover, of course.
Yes. And in all your travels, have you ever been in any dangerous situations?
Oh, my goodness, yes. I've often been in danger, but I've learned to look after myself.
6.7. Frieda Hoffmann, Part 2. 1.
Do you go back to Germany much?
No, I don't. I've been back a few times to visit relatives, but I've never lived there again. I feel more English than German now, and I've forgotten a lot of my German.
2.
What did you study at university?
I studied ancient history at Cambridge.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, yes. I had a wonderful time. The course was amazing, and Cambridge is a great place to live.
3.
Have you ever had any other jobs, apart from being an archaeologist?
Yes, I have. I've done all sorts of jobs. I even worked as a waitress when I was at university.
Really? What was that like?
I loved it. I was a tour guide too in the holidays. I met some really interesting people.
4.
You said you've often been in danger. What's the most dangerous situation you've ever been in?
Well, I had a very difficult time in Cairo during the revolution in 2011. I spent 2 weeks inside my friend's house. It was too dangerous to go out. Of course, I'm fortunate. I can leave a country when things get really dangerous. It was the local people I felt sorry for.
.8 Word endings for jobs.
Artist, accountant, inventor, photographer, economist, electrician, actor, musician, farmer, politician, interpreter, assistant, builder, translator, receptionist.
6.9 Word endings.
Reservation. Reserve.
Explanation. Explain.
Behavior. Behave.
Invitation. Invite.
Decision. Decide.
Student. Study.
Collection. Collect.
Argument. Argue.
Discussion. Discuss.
Fame. Famous.
Difference. Different.
Expense. Expensive.
Danger. Dangerous.
Success. Successful.
Music. Musical.
Kindness. Kind.
Possibility. Possible.
Health. Healthy.
6.10 Different word forms. 1.
I collect postcards. I have a collection of postcards.
2.
I've never wanted fame. I've never wanted to be famous.
3.
Can we discuss your work? Can we have a discussion about your work?
4.
Is he behaving okay? Is his behaviour okay?
5.
Health is very important. It's important to be healthy.
6.
It's time for a decision. It's time to decide.
7.
I'm not very good at music. I'm not very musical.
8.
We often argue. We often have arguments.
6.11 Word stress. 2-syllable nouns and adjectives. Nouns.
Danger. Kindness. Critic. Artist. Difference.
Adjectives.
Healthy. Friendly. Famous. Different.
2-syllable verbs.
Invite. Explain. Discuss. Employ. Decide. Compete.
Nouns ending in shun and jeune.
Invitation. Explanation. Competition. Ambition. Decision.
6.12 Breaking news.
The West has sent more soldiers to Iraq. Enemy fighters there have captured and executed the leader of the Western Army. More refugees have tried to enter the country after the government announced that no more will be allowed in. One leader has already built a wall to try and keep foreigners out. There have been more protests against high government taxes. Protesters say that ordinary people are paying too much tax because the rich have found ways to avoid paying theirs.
(6.13) David Taylor Buse.
I come from Newcastle in England, but I live in Perth, Australia now. I've been here nearly 10 years. My wife, Jodie, is Australian, and our children, Russell and Alice, were born here. Alice is named after her great-grandmother. That's my grandmother, Alice Buse. She is 89 now and still lives in Newcastle, and she's in great shape for her age. Now, there's a programme on TV called Who Do You Think You Are?, where famous people find out all about their family histories, going right back. I love it, and it's made me want to know more about my own family history. You can do a lot of research online, but even better, I've started finding out more from my grandmother, and she loves talking about it all. I knew that she was one of 9 children, which is amazing, but I didn't know she was the youngest, and the only one born in England. Her brothers and sisters were all born in Scotland, and that's where we all come from originally, from the Orkney Islands, which are in the very north of Scotland. My great-grandfather was a farmer there over 100 years ago. And I love this. My grandmother told me that our family's ancestors were actually Norwegian. They came over to Scotland in the 9th century. She says that's why we all have blonde hair in our family. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, it became more and more difficult for my great-grandparents to make a living there as farmers. So they travelled south and finally arrived in the north of England in Newcastle with their 8 children. Alice was born not long after they arrived.
6.14 Talking to Grandma.
So, Grandma, your parents came from the Orkney Islands, is that right?
Yes. My mother was called Jane. She grew up there and she got married when she was only 17.
And you were her 9th child, weren't you?
Yes, and I was the only one born in England. Life was really hard for my mother. You see, my father died when I was only 3.
Oh, I didn't know you were that young when it happened. That's awful.
Well, it means I can't really remember him at all.
So, what did your mother do?
She worked as a cleaner and a dressmaker.
Wow, her life wasn't easy then, was it? She had 2 jobs and all those children.
Oh, yes, she was an amazing lady. My 2 eldest brothers, Peter and William, they got work in the shipyards, so that helped a lot. Oh, it's not easy being the youngest. All my brothers and sisters have died now. I'm the only one left.
I know. So, did you marry young, Grandma?
No, I didn't marry till I was 22.
But that's young. Really young.
Oh, that wasn't unusual in those days. And I only had 3 children.
Only? 2's enough work for us. And you've got lots of grandchildren and great-grandchildren, haven't you?
Yes, I have. They live all over the world. It's not just you that's going to live abroad.
I know. I have cousins in New Zealand and America. But Cousin Peter still lives near you, doesn't he?
Oh, yes, he does. And he's helped me to keep in touch with you all with this Skype thing.
It's great, isn't it?
Oh, yes, I love it. I can talk to all my grandchildren, and I've seen all my great-grandchildren as soon as they were born. And I get emails and texts all the time. It's all really wonderful, isn't it?
It is, Grandma. Anyway, it's been great talking to you. I've got more questions, but I'll save them till next time.
OK. You will stay in touch, won't you?
Of course I will, Grandma. Bye for now.
(6.15) Question tags.
Skype is great, isn't it?
You come from Scotland, don't you?
Life wasn't easy then, was it?
You've lived here for years, haven't you?
6.16 Question tags. 1.
The weather is lovely today, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Beautiful.
And we all love days like this, don't we?
We certainly do.
2.
Mummy, our new cat isn't very big, is she?
No, she isn't. She's just a kitten.
But she will grow bigger, won't she?
Yes, of course she will. She'll be as big as our old cat soon.
3.
We had such a good holiday, didn't we?
Yes, we did. I really enjoyed it.
And it wasn't too expensive, was it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't expensive at all.
4.
The baby looks just like her mum, doesn't she?
She does. Same blue eyes, same nose.
But she has got her dad's blonde hair, hasn't she?
Yes, she's very fair.
6.17 Replying to tags. 1.
Dominic's party was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I had a great time on the dance floor.
2.
Karen knows a lot about gardens, doesn't she?
Yes, she does. She's helped me a lot with mine.
3.
You went to school with my brother, didn't you?
Yes, I did. We've been good friends ever since.
4.
Learning a language isn't easy, is it?
No, it isn't. It takes time and lots of practice.
5.
My English has improved a lot, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. You sound much more natural now.
6.
You won't forget to call me, will you?
No, of course not. I'll call as soon as I get home.